Hello, YouTube. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning in Michigan. Get this notification, right? That in Chicago they got this alligator. My phone goes bling. They got this alligator in Chicago that's been in this lagoon in Chicago, right? And this guy, he's been swimming around for a few days, Somebody spotted him. We got the news crews out there. And I gotta say, I was kind of fooled. It's one of those things, uh, it's dark in here. I didn't even turn the light on. I didn't feel like even getting dressed, so it's kind of dark in here. So, anyways, for the last few days, they've been trying to catch this alligator, and they sent people in there, and they finally got this expert out there. He's like an alligator wrangler. They showed pictures on the news, and this thing was like a monster, right? Okay, this thing was like, and they showed its eyes poking out of the water, like you'd see in a swamp, This is like mainstream news, so I'm like, all right, I'll pay attention. There's an alligator in Chicago. Oh my God, man, the thing is a monster. And well, what they did was they zoomed in on it, and they didn't show any. How you put a quarter thing or a lighter next to something to show the size of it, the scale, what it looks like next to a football or something that you're kind of familiar with the size of. Well, they had none of that. All they showed was this picture of these eyes poking out of the water, and it was pretty calm, so there's no waves or anything. It's like a sheet of glass. Sometimes the water gets like that. It's not real windy in Chicago, despite what it's called the Windy City. It's actually pretty calm. That's why it's so hot and humid this time of year. It's because it's all stagnant air. It's like a cereal bowl, and the wind doesn't move. So, long story short, I got a little bit sidetracked here, but in any event, so some guy, he comes in there and he wrangles this alligator, right? And it's this big hubbub, and everybody's like freaking out. There's an alligator in Chicago, and people are tripping. What happens when it starts eating children? So, I'm thinking, oh my God. Because there's witnesses that see this thing, they know there's an alligator. So I'm going by what those witnesses, it's hideous. I'm thinking, and the news wasn't much better because they showed the eyeballs poking out of the water, so they could have put, they could have zoomed back and showed how big, but they didn't. They didn't do that. So today, they got this notification when I woke up. So some guy caught the alligator, right? So I go and look at my Facebook. I open it up, and the thing's like 2 feet long. It's my arm is bigger, It's this little bitty alligator. And he's giving keys to the city, and he's a hero now. He's going to throw first pitch out of some kind of baseball game at the Cubs or something. And it's this kind of weird-looking guy, Some guy, you kind of figure maybe he would be the kind of guy that would catch an alligator. He totally fit the profile of who you'd expect to catch an alligator. Anyways, so I'm going 4 minutes here. This thing's like 2 feet long. It's like, there's fish in Lake Michigan that would swallow that thing whole. It looked like bait. So, anyways, I just thought I'd open up. I'm doing my YouTube video today on big bad alligator in Chicago, in Cook County. I think they're calling him Snappy or something, or Snapper. I don't know. The thing would have a rough time with a Chihuahua, is what I'm saying. The thing was it's 2 feet long, and a foot and a half of it was its tail. I'm just telling you, the thing's tiny. How they put tape around their mouth? He probably used like a foot and a half of it, wrapped it around 3 or 4 times. And the thing, it might be able to bite your thumb off But if you tried to bite your hand off him, he'd choke on it. That's how little this thing was. It was a tiny little thing, so it was a fun story. You got people. Oh, that's not even the funniest part. So I'm looking at the comments section, and people think there's more of them. All right, first of all, Chicago is a place where it's, for one, it's too cold. There's 7 million people running around. It's too cold. The eggs would never survive. Somebody must have put it there as a prank. Had a pet and they couldn't move. They had to move. There's a lot of people. I actually had an exotic pet license. I had several reptiles that the average person couldn't. I had an alligator snapper that was bigger than this alligator. But I mean, the shell on it was bigger than 2 feet. You know, this thing was a monster. He was about almost 200 pounds. But I had it. I kept that in a bathtub. I had a 2-bath house, so one of the bathtub belonged to I forgot what I call him. But I let him go. I let him go in Wisconsin, where I got him. I let him go in a lake. But that's an alligator snapping turtle. That's where they live. I let him in a place called Pets. Petrified Springs. It's just north of Kenosha, Wisconsin. That's where I let him go. So there's a great big giant snapping turtle in there. Just so everybody knows, don't go swimming in there. Yeah, but there's people that think there's more of these things. It says, how do we know we caught the right one? You know, he's got a 1 in 100 chance. I've got a screenshot on his phone if anybody wants to see it. Instagram is on my page here. You can always hit me up on Instagram. I'll keep my eyes peeled. But yeah, I'll post a picture of the meme if you want to. I snapshotted screen grabbed the whole thing, the whole conversation. There's only, by God, do you think there's more? So you have people in Chicago, and yeah, let me guess, Trump is not your president, right? You know, people in Chicago that literally think there's a herd of alligators swimming around in this lagoon. You know, there's got to be more. If there's one, there's more. You know, come on, man. Come on. Anybody that's from Chicago or from Florida knows that if alligators were going to migrate, I don't know what they're thinking. Alligators just like, hey, you know what? I want to move to Chicago. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get up. I got things to do. I'm going to Ponderosa Sun Club. You guys think I'm bullshitting when I say I'm gonna be naked? I'm gonna be naked this weekend. It's supposed to be 100 degrees. God bless. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You know the routine. God loves you, so do I. This is Uncle Reggie, and I'm out for today.